Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is my monthly project share video where I show you everything I've made during the month to share some inspiration. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and help my channel grow. So the first card I made this month is this one here, and I am really pleased with how this came out. Now this is actually for my husband, it's his birthday in March, and I've used a rock and roll kit by Debbie Moore Designs to make this one. I've used the backing papers from the kit, and then I fussy cut one of the toppers, and this is also part of the kit. I used an 8x8 card blank and just used a die to cut it down and form the shaped part, and then just used some really nice blue cardstock in the background here. So I'm really happy with how this came out. It is quite plain and simple, but actually there's nothing wrong with plain and simple, and I need to make more like this because they're really nice to do, and they're really effective. I really like how the feet and the hands kind of explode from the card on this and hang over the sides, so hopefully he will like that one. Then I saw Anne Melvin do a video on Positively Papercraft where she made one of these cards. She called it a nappy fold card because when it's flat it kind of looks a little bit like a baby's nappy, but it actually goes like that. Now Philippa has been invited to her first birthday party at nursery, and it's actually in April, so I was just getting ahead of the curve, so to speak, with this one. There is a place on the back, albeit very small, where we can write a message. For this card I've used tonic cardstock as the base card, and then I've had bluebells and buttercups out, which is a House Couple Ditch collection from Craft Consortium. I have decoupaged a load of the cupcakes, which I cut from the pad. I just think it's super cute. I absolutely love it. Then I saw Sam Calcott do a card. I've seen Andrea, the Cumbrian Crafter, also have a crack at this, and we've both had the same problem. So this is the front of the card. Again, I've had this yellow tonic cardstock out. I'm obsessed with this at the moment. This paper pad here is a Crafter's Companion one. It's one of the Sarah Davies signature collection type pads, but it's really pretty. And when you open the card, it does that and just explodes in flowers. Now, by putting a load of greenery on, it's supposed to catch on the embossing folder, and I have used the embossing folder, as you can see, and then it's supposed to stay open like this. Mine doesn't, nor did Andrea's, so I don't know what we've done wrong, but I'm not that worried. This is for my elderly mother-in-law, and even if it did stay open like this, I have a feeling she would still put it like that, which is why I've decorated the front, if I'm honest. I'm a bit annoyed because I know it's supposed to sit up. I have taken a load of greenery off. There was even more on here, but it wasn't staying up, so I got really frustrated and ripped a load off. And then I was like, do you know what, just chill. It's fine, it's still very pretty, she will love it. And as I say, even though it's supposed to go like this, she would still, I reckon, put it like that. So she can write on the back there. And yeah, that's her Mother's Day card. So I like it. I'm not going to make any more because it really frustrated me. But yeah, it was a fun card to do. So we have that one there. Then I had some kits out that I wanted to try and use up. So I was doing some stash busting, and this is the first card I made. I've used some of my handmade flowers on this as well. I think this came out really pretty. It's just pink generic card. Could be used for birthday, could be used as just a nice card to put in Happy Mail, like with your letter. Haven't decided what it's for yet, but I think it's really cute, and that cake makes me really hungry. And then same kit, I have this one, which I turned into a pop-up card. So this card, actually, I had started to make a pop-up card, and then discovered this bit here was far too big, and instead of binning it off, I thought, no, I'm going to keep it because I reckon I can save the card blank and turn it into something else. So that's basically how this came about. I really like it. I've kind of gone a little bit triptych style on the front here, and I've used some little clear gems to embellish, and then I've kind of gone raised and then a strip that's glued down and then raised, and then another strip that's just glued down and then raised. So I really like the effect. I really love the backing paper. I just think this is a really classy card. And then you open it up and it pops, so quite happy with that. I'm not sure who that's going to, but it's quite multifunctional as a birthday card for a lady. So we have that one there. Let's clear some space. Next, I made my design team inspiration for the Paper Fun Days challenge blog, and I have made this one here. Now, this little image here is coloured using my Black Widow pencil colours, and he is called Panda on a Branch, I believe it was called. Now, this is a brand new sponsor for the Paper Fun Days challenge, and I will link them in the description box because they have got the cutest images. Oh my word, you have to go check them out. So as soon as I saw this, I just thought I had to frame him somehow. So I've used a die that I was sent in Happy Mail, I think, and it's like a foliage die. I actually cut it twice. I cut it once out of green cardstock and then out this dotty paper that I'd won. This is part of the paper pack that came with my Craft Stash prize from Creative Stamping. Then I thought hanging there worked so well because he's clearly hanging off a branch, and I've used some of my handmade flowers to finish it off, as well as my favourite Nouveau drop. This is that raspberry crumble, I think it was called. I love it, it's so pretty. And I've used my Paper Mill Direct cardstock, which worked quite well. So that is my Paper Fun Days challenge card. And next up is a card that I made one night when I was feeling creative and just didn't really know what to make, so I just pulled out a collection and started playing. So this is the card. I have made something similar on the channel before, just on a much smaller scale, but the last time I made this I cut away this whole section. So this is a banner card, just kind of half a banner because I liked that it could stand up like this. So I've used Midnight Flight to make this card. I fussy cut one butterfly from the paper pad, and then I also fussy cut another from the actual front cover. So I think they work really well, and I shaped them with a pencil. And then I've used my handmade flowers again. I just thought the colours from these handmade flowers work so well with the design, I just had to use them. It's very simple, deliberately simple, but I absolutely love it. And I've used glitter card as well, just for a change, because I haven't used glitter card for a while. Stands up well. It's an 8x8 card. I think it's really pretty. So we have that one. And then, now I did do a video on this one. This is a diamond easel card. I will link the video in the description box of this video in case you missed it. But this is a diamond easel card that I made. I did kind of make it with no one in mind, and then I realised I had an impending birthday and I needed a card very fast, so I literally just grabbed this one in the end. But yeah, I really like how it came out. I love the sentiment because birthdays are all about the cake, because they are really, aren't they? And it just ties in so well with the card. So really like how that one came out. And as I said, I will link the video showing you how I made this in the description box of the video. Now, the next card is a really special card. My sister is over visiting from New Zealand and she has my niece with her. My niece is 3 months to the day younger than my own daughter. So it's a really special time, and it's her first UK Mother's Day, so I wanted to make her a very special card. And this is what I have made for her. Now, this is not my original design. I saw Sam Calcott make this and I just had to have a go. And what better excuse to make a beautiful card like this than for your beautiful sister on her first UK Mother's Day. So for this card, I have used Cottage Garden, which is my go-to paper collection for Mother's Day normally. I think it's primarily because of this little mouse with the flowers, but also it's very floral. We have the tulips. It's just a really beautiful collection. It is by House Couple-Ditch, who, if you've been with me a while, you'll know is one of my most favourite paper collection designers, and it is from Craft Consortium, who you also know I absolutely adore, and I am so privileged to be on their design team. But this is actually a collection I bought way before I was on their team. So how it works is it's just 4 different pieces of card really, and it stands up like this. It does fold flat, so you are able to put it in an envelope, and then it just pops up like this. How cool is that? I absolutely love it. I'm going to be making more of these. I think I'm going to do some Christmas cards in this format for this year. There's so many different ways you can do this. Sam's also shown it using acetate across the front here, but I just love this card that I've done for my sister. I think it's beautiful. I've used tonic cardstock for my base. Here's the sides, there's the back. It's just beautiful. I'm obsessed with this fold now. It's beautiful. I think she called it a bendy fold or something. But yeah, really love this card. I really hope my sister does too. And this video is actually going up on Mother's Day, so if there are any mummies watching, I'd like to wish you all a very happy Mother's Day. The next card I made was to get behind the hashtag Cards for Ukraine. Now, this is a hashtag started by Jennifer Maguire, I believe, and it's to show support for the people of Ukraine with everything that's going on over there. So the idea is you use blue and yellow to create your card. So I've made this one here, and I've used Craft Consortium bluebells and buttercups for this. I thought that this image here was just perfect. It's got the heart to send the love. The birds are blue and yellow. This is a House Couple-Ditch collection. So again, it's my favourite designer, or one of my favourite designers. So it just felt like a really special card. The blue and yellow features throughout the collection as well. I've used some of my handmade flowers again. I am getting through those so fast. I'm going to have to make some more. And then to finish it, and for the stopper, I've actually used some sunflowers, which are the flower of the country of Ukraine. So I thought that was really special. Underneath, I've just done a Mother's Day sentiment. This is actually going to be given to my friend to give to her mum. Now, there wasn't supposed to be a blue flower there, but I might have had a little inky accident. But had I not just told you that, you would never have known, and you'd have just thought it was part of the design. So you can hide anything with an embellishment, I'm telling you. But I really like this. I think it's a really special card. I think it came out beautifully. I sent a picture to my friend and she absolutely loves it. So she's going to give this to her mum. And it enabled me to be able to get behind the hashtag to show my support for Ukraine. And because it was Craft Consortium as well, they shared it, so they were able to get behind the hashtag as well, which is something they asked if we could do. Like, they asked, did any of the DT have any cards for this? So I was extremely happy to be able to help in my own small way. Okay, let me show you what else I've made. Next we have these really beautiful flowers that I made to demonstrate and review my We Are Memory Keepers flower punch board. I will link the video in the description box of the video in case you missed it, but they came out so pretty. I absolutely love them. Here's a better look. And then I also made this flower. Now it's quite large. But it's really pretty. I really like it. I'm going to put this in some happy mail and get this in the post, but really think that's quite a pretty little addition for someone's craft room to just cheer them up on a murky, horrible day. Now, warning, the next few seconds is going to be showing a Christmas card. So if you are not ready to see Christmas cards, maybe skip ahead a few seconds. But this came out so well. So we're in March now, and I was kind of feeling ready to start on this year's Christmas cards. This is actually a challenge card. I'm in a group on Facebook where they set different tasks each month of cards for you to try and make, and this was one of them. It was you had to ink blend a strip and then put a stencil down and lift it, kind of thing. Really pretty effect. They demonstrated using Lavinia stamps, which I don't own any of those, unfortunately, so I just kind of did my own thing, but it came out so great. I really like this effect. I think it's really arty. But yeah, really like how that came out. So that's my first Christmas card of the year. And then lastly, we have these three, which all used exactly the same stencil. They used exactly the same blue distress ink, but they have three completely different looks. Now, this is the first one I did, and I kept this really simple. I literally did the blue ink blending, and then I did a really pretty pink over the top to get the lilac, and then I just cut the banners and stamped Just For You on that one. Then I wanted to try something a little bit different, so I used exactly the same blue and blended it on, and then I've actually used my Nuvo drops on this one. You can see there's a really nice glaze, and there's also some texture with this one that you don't get with that one. So that was a really nice effect, and I used some of my handmade flowers to finish it off. And then this one, I did actually film a video for this. If it's up already, I will link it in the description box of this video. But this one, again, I've used the blue distress ink, then I've used my Nuvo embellishment mousses, and then I've just used a pack of embellishments that I had from Hobbycraft to decorate it, along with some of my handmade flowers. And I think this has come out brilliantly. I'm really happy with this, and I'm actually going to give this one to my mum for Mother's Day. So that's everything I made in the month of March. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video and you've enjoyed seeing what I've been making. I hope it's been useful and shared some inspiration. Thank you so much for watching. I am so grateful that people stop by and watch my little videos, and I really appreciate every thumbs up, every comment and every subscriber. So please, if you're not already subscribed, do hit the subscribe button and help my channel grow. The more comments, likes, etc. there are, the more people the videos reach, and it really helps the channel to grow and share the inspiration that I'm trying to put out there. So let me know in the comment section which is your favourite card that I made this month. I don't think I could actually choose. There's quite a few that are special for different reasons. So the Mother's Day card and my husband's birthday card, they're probably amongst my favourites. I will be back soon with more videos, so until next time, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.